Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back for another video. This is back to back. I'm recording this right after doing the yellow Kirby. We're going to get into this next commission here. It's going to be a Rengoku. Is it Rengoku? I don't know. But I love the show. I watched it. I want to read the manga, but I haven't gotten into that. Just waiting for the show. The show's really good. I like the voice acting and everything, so yeah, we're about to get into this one. I already drew it out. Here it is. I'll show you guys right now. Let me turn the light real quick. Here's how it looks. All the colors are already separated. I have them all laid out on the table right here. Let me flip the camera. Here's all the colors that I'm going to be using. I still need to find one more orange for the inside of the eyes, like a really light orange. But I'm not sure if I have that. I might have to stick with one of these darker tans. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Alright, so I'm gonna set up the camera. I'm gonna get started. Alright guys, so pretty much I just start with an outline. It's really hard to tell, but I'm using all the different colors, and at the end you might be able to see like how I separated it. Just makes everything easier. And then I move into doing the eyes, starting with the gray, which is the shadow in the eye. It's really small, it's hard to see, but it makes a big difference at the end. And then the white inside the eyes, around the pupil area. And then I move into the next part, which is his eye color, red and orange. Do the black fill, the outline, and then I fill. There we go. Eyebrows are already filled in as well. I skipped that part a little bit just because it takes a little bit longer. And then I ran out of black, so I moved into the skin color here where the shading is around the eyes, nose, mouth, and then back to the black again. Got a new roll here, and finish up filling. And then I'm gonna move into doing the face where I do the skin color. This is a regular skin color. You'll see I'm gonna start filling it in, and this part I always want to make sure it's really even just because it's a really important piece. And as you can see, I'm just gonna keep going here. I finish up filling in the skin color along with the ears here, and then I move straight into the orange. I did the orange just because it was it looked like if I did the orange first, I put in the other colors, it would blend in much easier. So here it is, the yellow. The yellow has a little bit of like tighter spots to go into, and as you can see, I think I'm gonna keep going right here. Just a little skip here, and then I move into the red. And the red is probably the most satisfying part because you can see how the colors just come all together. You can really tell who he really is, you know what I mean? Final step, gluing it up. And this is probably the last thing I do on the frame before I remove the whole entire project. So this part actually takes a really, really long time as well. You can hear an ugly car driving by right now. Sound like crap. But yeah, this is the last thing I do on the frame before I have to let it dry and pull it down. Alright guys, so I let it dry overnight. I'm pretty sure it's good enough now. I'm going to pull it down and I'm going to go set it down on the floor so we can use electric scissors. We're going to cut around and then we're going to glue down the edges with the hot glue gun. So let's get started. Here's how it looks. A little complicated to glue around these edges just because it's a really irregular shape. Let's start by cutting it up. Alright, once it's all cut up, I'm just going to grab the regular scissors and start trimming around the edges. And it's going to be a good enough flap to fold over and make sure that it follows along on the edges. You know, I said it already once that it's pretty irregular, so we're just going to have to go with the flow and figure out how it's supposed to be. This part took a little bit longer than usual just because of the shape of the project, but yeah, you'll notice there's so many more different little slits that you're gonna have to fold over. It just becomes a little more tedious. That's really it. It's not, I mean, it can become an issue if you do cut a little bit too close to the project, and that'll separate the, what do you call it? It'll separate the yarn from the backing, and that'll be an issue because it'll start unraveling a little bit at a time. So you want to be careful as to how close you get to the project, and with this many amount of slits, you might just, mess it up yourself, Just avoid that. And I'm just going to keep going here. Alright, now that it's all cut up, as you can see, this one has a crap ton more areas to fold over, so it's going to use a lot more hot glue as well. I don't have the table on me right now. My friend's borrowing it, so I don't know what to do. I might just start working on the floor again, but it does hurt my back a little, so let me just get set up. I'm going to turn on the hot glue gun and everything, and then we can get started. This part is pretty important in my opinion. I use it just to make sure that the edges are really solid. I know that other tufters might avoid this step and just go ahead and just fold it over without gluing it with the hot glue. But I'm afraid that, you guys will receive these rugs and then it'll start falling apart, so I don't do that. Here we go. So this part I had to mute it completely just because of the buzzing noise. Yeah, it sounds like it's super annoying. You wouldn't even want to hear it. So I sped it up probably 10 times or even more, maybe 20 times. And this is literally how slow I go. Even with it sped up, it looks pretty slow. So you really got to take your time. Try to make everything even. There's been times where I've been working on my own rugs when I first started, and I went a little bit too fast. And that can cause the shaver to get stuck or to dig in. That's a real big issue. Of course, you don't want like a, what do you call it? A hole in your rug, I guess, or like a little dip in your rug. You want them to be pretty even. But besides that, I also use scissors to trim around the edges. And then here's me vacuuming it up. And you're going to see how clean it looks afterwards. Alright guys, so the rug is cleaned. I have it on the craft paper right now. Here's the stickers that I made. Hold on, let me focus this. I didn't have time to draw it myself, so I just found a few. And then I'm gonna throw it inside this envelope here. It's hard with one hand. Throw it inside this envelope, close it up. I'm gonna peel the sticker and put it on like this. Alright guys, now that it is complete, I gotta pack it up and go deliver this, so let's get started. First step, roll it up. Make sure it's rolled up perfectly, of course. Alright, next step, put it in a box. Alright, so we gotta build this box real quick. Make sure I take one. Alright, everybody. So I just finished up that rug. Here's Kai. He's sleeping right now. It's actually for a rug. The Rengoku rug is actually for a business owner who's in town. So I'm gonna hop in the car and I'm gonna go personally deliver this to him. It's for his Christmas gift for his son, I believe. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna love it. I'm about to post all of my social medias. So if you want to see that like short process video, or, you know, those little TikTok style videos, then you can check that out as well. So alright guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys stuck around, I really appreciate it. It's getting cold out here. I got my sweater on, about to go. Alright, hope you have a good day. Peace out.